Hey, what's up? And welcome to OMRPG. Hi, I'm Alan, and we're here to find out
what's in the box.
Welcome to the first episode of my What's in the Box series, where I open up my monthly subscription box from RetroGameTreasure.com. What is RetroGameTreasure.com? It's a subscription service where you put in the consoles that you own and the games in your collection, and they'll send you a loot crate with retro games and accessories for your collection. So on the site, you put in your current inventory of all the consoles that you own, all the games that you have, and they'll send you stuff that's not on that list. They'll also allow you to put in a wish list so you can actually get stuff for just the specific things you want to collect for. It's freaking cool. So let's open up this month's loot box and see what we've got. All right, so you can see it's a cool little loot crate. Pretty cool little design. Here we go. So we got a little bit of these guys. No thanks. And oh yeah. So we've immediately got some awesome stuff in here. I'm super excited. The first thing that I see is an amazing NES game. I had this when I was a kid. It was one of my favorites. It's really cool that I got this. This is the Goonies 2. A fantastic game. Super excited to play this one and review it. This looks like an Atari 2600 game. I'm always glad to get these because they're so freaking cool. I've never seen this one. It's called Amadar. Amadar? Yeah, Amadar. It's got like some crazy artwork on it. I love it. Never heard of it. It's gonna be interesting to play. Some of these Atari games are absolute trash. And yes, okay, Nintendo 64 game. This is Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. I played the first one, never played the second one, so this is gonna be a lot of fun to play. The Turok series were always amazing. They were a bit groundbreaking at the time. The Nintendo 64 was hit and miss for some people. For me, I liked it mainly because of the Zelda games, but yeah, this is going to be an interesting one to play. And we've got, looks like a Wii game in here. This one is, yeah, it's a Wii game. It is Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. Never heard of this one. A lot of Wii games are fun, but a lot of them are also absolute dung. And so, yeah, there's no telling what this one's gonna be like. Travel the globe in the craziest party game ever. Okay, so it's a party game. It's gonna be a little weird to review by myself, but what you gonna do? And that's all. I love these boxes. You've got treasure. So without further ado, let's check these games out. The Goonies 2. All right, The Goonies 2. I have to say I'm super excited to start the series off with this amazing gem for the NES. This game released roughly 600 or so years ago in 1987 on the NES and features two distinctive gameplay modes, like it's a side-scroller and it's also a first-person dungeon crawler. Both of these modes have amazing control and depth, and they still feel great to play to this day. In the side-scrolling mode, you're mostly platforming and fighting using various weapons like this stupid freaking adorable yo-yo. Like, really? This dude's got a yo-yo as a starting weapon. Like, what? There are various enemies to fight through, some of them being the actual Fratellis, who can only be like temporarily stunned. This keeps you on your toes during most of the game. The dungeon crawler portion of the game takes place when you enter a door from the side scroller section. You get a very Shadowgate bit of gameplay here, and that's freaking awesome. Using the menu on the side to navigate and use items, you explore passages, rooms, lead to hints, items, and tons of secrets. This fist right here, yeah, you're gonna wanna hit everything with it. You never know when punching or using a hammer to bash that wall will lead you to a secret room. Cool. The soundtrack to this game is memorable and amazing as well. I've been singing these catchy 8-bit tracks for days after my playthrough. The graphics are fairly simple, being created for an 8-bit machine in the 80s, but for those times this game stands out, for its nice color palette. So is this game any good? Absolutely. This one is a must play for the NES. I give this one a yeah boy, 10 out of 10, 5 thumbs up, too cool for school, yeah. All that in a bag of chips. Amadar. Amador is a Pac-Man style game where instead of running around the screen eating up dots in order to clear the stage, you traverse the board, attempting to fill in the rectangled frames. When you've made a complete rectangle, that area of the board is filled and cleared. Clearing all the rectangles on the board wins the stage. You play as two different characters. On odd number stages, you play as the ape that's on the cover of the game, and on even number stages, you play as a painter with a paint roller. Super simple, super fun, and even super difficult. All in all, a fun little Atari game to add to my collection. Well, I give this little gem a, well, isn't that kind of cool? 8 out of 10, 3 thumbs up. You get it. It's fun. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil. Turok 2 Seeds of Evil is a 3D action game where you take on the mantle of Turok and you set out to save children from weird lizard dinosaur creature things. Yeah. There's other stuff in there too, but holy crap, it was fairly confusing. And to be honest, the story wasn't, really the reason I was psyched to play this game. Now the combat, yeah, that's where Turok 2 shines. The combat is fast and brutal. You can carry all the guns at once you found them. That leaves you very quickly with a very large amount of guns to sift through during combat, but I ain't mad at that. The movement is great for a game of this age, and while I did play the Switch version, I did also play the N64 version to compare it to. This game is super long too. I spent several hours just on the first stage and actually thought I was reaching the end of the game when I approached the end of the stage, but no. Turns out there are 6 of these levels to go through, all of them as large as the first one or larger. Fluid combat, large plethora of weapons, great graphics for the era, and a story of sorts makes Turok 2 Seeds of Evil an absolute blast to play. I give this one a holy crap sacks, Batman! 9 out of 10, 4 thumbs up. Wait, what just happened in that story arc? Rayman Raving Rabbids 2. Okay, so this is a mini-game style party game where you play as either Rayman or a Rabbids character, and you compete against each other or the computer. These games are, for the most part, overly simple, and while I played against the computer, I can imagine that these would be just as much fun and easily accessible were to have played multiplayer with friends. Friends that I evidently don't have. Sad panda. By completing trips, I was able to unlock a few shooting games that were actually the most fun section of the game. While the shooting games are a bit on the long side, they were a lot of fun to play using the Wiimote. This game has a lot of character, and while listening to the Rabbids' little quips can get a bit tiring, I found myself quoting the little guys for hours after my playthrough. A fun party game with plenty of neat things to unlock. What's not to like there? I give this Fun Time Sally I wouldn't complain if you wanted to play it, but probably not gonna sit around and play it by myself. 7 out of 10. 3 thumbs, kinda sideways. Okay, when will this shooting stage ever end? Alright everybody, thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed the reviews. If you'd like to see some more, click subscribe and be sure to like the video. Alright, we'll see you next time. Peace.